Speaking of battle rap, how you feel about the situation between Papoose and RemyMa?
They both cool with me. Like I knew Papoose for years, over 15 years. Knew Remy for over 15 years. So I just wish them the best.
I strongly believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking doesn't do it.
Seeing that RemyMa wants Papoose back doesn't really surprise me. He was the true definition of that's a good man, Savannah. And I don't know if she thought the grass was green on the other side, but considering that he got a new girlfriend, I think you might have to stay over there.
We had optimism when Papoose and RemyMa were the pinnacle of black love power, didn't they? This place is ridiculous. In each performance and interview, Pap showed the world how much he loved his wife, treating her like a queen and exhibiting the type of devotion that made everyone wish for their own happily ever after. He was the kind of man you only see in movies. He married his wife while she was incarcerated, lauded her in public whenever he could, and humiliated her for 6 years.
Your reaction? No. It was court. You go with him now?
After months of allegations that RemyMa cheated on Papoose with battle rapper Easy the Block, the dreamy romance has completely collapsed, and suspicions are rife in the streets. At last, Captain Pat lost his temper. Furthermore, the events of today resemble scenes from a hip-hop soap opera, I assure you. She had cheated on her father with Easy the Block, according to blogs that boasted about it for months. But the internet wasn't buying it, Captain, despite Remy's hostile tone and efforts to deny the charges. Every dubious post was being watched carefully by supporters, who were also meticulously scrutinizing each interview for any ulterior motives. It was indicated that Papoose and Easy the Block Captain's animosity would finally explode during an industry gathering, and that's exactly what happened. As the two men squared off, witnesses said emotions increased, and before anyone stepped in, Papoose let his hands speak for him. In the street, from here, the mess grew. A debate about standing on business brought Ease down, causing him to fall flat on the ground. It wasn't just about the fight, though, as RemyMa's affair with Ease had far-reaching effects that shocked the rap scene. Ease came under fire for overreaching Papoose's wife, and it was clear that the experience was not beneficial to either of them. Remy might have thought she could get away with it, but the harm to her relationship with Pap was too great to overlook, even though Papoose said nothing. Her dedication to Pap was now viewed quite differently by many who had formerly admired her, and Remy was as affected by the reaction. Unfortunately, it has been rumored that she had an affair with Easy and then slept with another rapper. His public distancing from her was louder than words. Therefore, he quickly found another partner. At this point, things begin to take an unusual turn. A professional boxer is apparently Papoose's new girlfriend. You did really read accurately. It's not the chaos that Pap's new boo is all about, but the real humor. She has the ability to throw her hands. It seems like Pap is happier than ever, and his fans are welcoming this new stage of his life. For years, even when Remy didn't seem to notice, he was the devoted husband who always placed her first. Because of Papoose's steadfast love for Remy amid her lowest points. The betrayal, however, was more widespread. During Remy's 6-year imprisonment, Papoose notably stayed true to her, essentially married her while she was behind bars, and actively attempted to mend their relationship after her release. His unabashed use of the love and hip-hop moniker contributed to his rise to prominence as a representation of black love. For Pap and the others who encouraged their passion, Remy's reversal and alleged adultery with Easy, who worked for her and Pap's joint business, is a kick in the face. Some people still believe Papoose isn't entirely innocent, and many are saddened and disillusioned by the couple's tarnished reputation as the embodiment of black love. Since 2017, there have been accusations that Pap cheated on Remy while she was in prison. One woman even asserted that she and Papoose were parents to a child. His reputation was damaged by the accusations, and many admirers speculated that if this woman's claims were false, there might have been others, whether or not they were real. By vehemently disputing the accusations, he revealed the woman's dishonesty and offered proof that she had fabricated the story to gain influence. Because of this plotline, Remy's supporters have been able to claim that she wasn't entirely to blame for their marriage failure. Is reportedly pursuing Pap's new girlfriend on phony Instagram accounts and sending threatening messages, indicating that she is not handling this well. Her claim that she is prepared for a fight is excessively ironic, given that she is aware that Pap's new girlfriend is a true boxer. It denigrates Remy and fosters feelings of desperation and jealousy. Rather than respectfully moving on, she is trying to generate drama and further Pap's new connection by acting like a role in a game that transforms lives. Furthermore, Papoose and Remy have a baby daughter on the way. Because of Remy's antics, it's difficult to picture growing up and seeing your parents fight on the internet. But Pap should try to keep things peaceful for her sake. Remy is out there prodding the bear, as if he can't understand why Pap has persisted despite everything. Nonetheless, Pap has been trying to move past the catastrophe since he is aware that it is not the legacy he wants to leave their child. Remy's protective demeanor hasn't changed public perception despite her repeated statements that the infidelity charges are baseless and inaccurate. Rather, it has fueled speculations that there is more to the tale than she is disclosing. After years of supporting Remy, Papoose has finally found happiness and fans are applauding him. Remy wants a break from the turmoil, but he doesn't seem ready to accept that Pap is caught in the past and gone permanently. Realizing that her child is currently facing significant legal issues makes you feel very sad. Pap was her rock and never left her side. Even when things didn't seem gloomy, Remy is realizing how much she took for granted his love and support throughout her toughest periods.
Girl Jason Scott has been arrested in connection to a murder in Queens that dates back to 2021. Investigators are looking into the possibility that it was a murder for hire.
All right, Fox 5's Teresa Priolo joins us live from a story where the victim lived. Teresa, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Steve and Natasha, residents I spoke to here, they didn't know the victim, but they do know who RemyMa is, and they're telling us that they hope her celebrity doesn't play into this case. Tonight, we are learning that that victim was allegedly killed by RemyMa's son, Jason Jace.
However, since Pap is no longer in her life, Remy is bearing the consequences of her choices. She is clearly in pain and is clearly having a hard time adjusting to life without him when she sees him happy with someone else. The temperature rises here. To curry favor with Pap's new girlfriend, a boxer who has never cheated on anybody, Remy has been claiming that she's prepared to throw hands if needed. It's not working, but it sounds like Remy is trying to start a battle to keep her place in Pap's sphere of influence and create drama. I'm not sure what you folks are talking about. There's no Pap here, proving that he has put the past behind him and is focused on his love right now. Pap continues to act honorably despite the chaos, as he always has. His top concerns, he has said, are maintaining his peace and building a successful future for himself and his daughter. Fans are applauding RemyMa for standing up for himself and refusing to be pulled back into the turmoil involving him and Papoose, which is still going on. Remy's shenanigans will not destroy this new partnership. Simply stated, the majority of people oppose Remy. Social media has been flooded with comments criticizing her behavior and asking why she did it. To say, she looks so childish for a woman who played a major part in her own separation, seems to be a universal sentiment. Following her alleged attempt to interfere in Papoose's new relationship, fans have been denouncing her hypocrisy for leaving him as he was trying to express that he didn't want to listen to him. Many people are irritated, stated another respondent. The sentimental reaction of the public to Remy's acts was best encapsulated in the following comment. You are upset that your ex-husband is still seeing his new lover, but how do you publicly split your family from the man you were having an affair with? The lesson of this episode is ultimately one of devotion, love, and self-worth. These modern women are crazy, I promise you. Many people are clearly criticizing Remy for her present actions while applauding Papoose for her pursuit of happiness and peace. In order to maintain his relationship with Remy, Pap tried everything he could, yet sometimes the most. Regarding the current dispute between Remy and Pap, what are your thoughts? Do you believe the harm has been done or that they will ever be able to make amends? The world is being told by him that it's okay to move on, prioritize your happiness, and demand the respect and love you are due. For more updates, please remember to click like and subscribe and share your comments in the box provided below. We'll look at Remy's alleged chats with Papa's new partner in the following video, which will get considerably darker.